standing by. Air strike standing by.
Howdy hey everybody, this is Furion, the pedo bear from down the street. That would be insanely ridiculous. And I got a little commentary slash color correction tutorial for you guys today. We are going to be doing what people I think dub the fakey color correction. However, I think that's a very stupid name because the effect's been around for a while. Talk about the clip here for a second. This clip is a triple from my friend Spiratus, or Optic Spiratus. I'll leave his link in the description so you go check him out. Beast player is always getting crazy shit. I'm actually really jealous. I'm a little jealous panda bear. I think I said pedo first. I don't know why I said panda now. Stupid Furion. Getting freaking bears confused. So, we're going to teach you how to do the fake color correction. Stupid name. And I know a lot of like 13-year-old awesome editors do it all the time and think they're like Zergriz Fusion Editing Pro. That was really bad. So I want to do my own version because I feel that people use the purple wash effect in sort of a wrong or incorrect sense. So here's what I think, or how it should be used. I should better say that. I'm really failing at this commentary. I'm sorry. So we're going to get straight into it before I keep failing. First off, we should go to switches and turn off maintain aspect ratio and turn off smart resample and move it to disable resample. That will keep the overall sexiness of the clip. Yes, I called the clip sexy. What you gonna do? And it's going to keep the ghosting from coming around the sniper scope here when it's moving and stuff, as well as inanimate objects. Just keeps the overall quality well. Then we're going to go straight to color corrector and plop on this bad boy, studio to computer, because this is going from basically film to digital. I don't know why it does that, but it makes it look very nice. It brings in better tones with the coloring and such. Now from here we can work through it. Most people usually will go and jump straight for the color curves. Actually, most people go straight to color curves and just plop this right on and then mess with this until they get like the desired setting, whether it be with... Actually, you know what? This is not the one I'm talking about. Never mind. Forget that. Why is it still doing that? We don't want this. Okay. Sorry, I mean, they go directly to blue midtones, put this on, and then screw with the red and blue until they get the purple that they like seeing on all the videos. So, this is what I commonly see in a lot of videos I watch. Maybe not as intense, but it's like a really vibrant wash of purple, and it doesn't even take into account anything in the background or in the physical video. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to not neglect these little buttons right here. Oh hey, shadow, midtones, and highlights. So first we're going to go to, actually we're going to delete this first because I want to start from scratch. Go to color balance, reset to none, move it on here because we're going to do everything from scratch on this show. This is like a cooking show. We don't steal from anybody. Go to shadow, go to blue, and turn it up to a point where it's sort of just highlighting where blue would normally be. Of course, there could be some areas where blue isn't normally, but we're going to make blue go there anyways. Go to midtones, and you're probably going to want to turn up the... There we go. So it's just sort of like a highlight of purple around. It's not an amazing oversaturation of purple, because the whole point of this is just to accent certain parts. It's not to make it look like, oh my god, it's purple everywhere! So once we have that finished, you're going to definitely want to take advantage of brightness and contrast. So we're going to drag that on. We're going to take the contrast up to somewhere around 20. I usually aim for no more than 20 or around 20 because, as you see right here, it's already increased the intensity of the purple. So we have to go back here, and we're kind of just going to reduce the red a little bit so it's not as intense. Maybe bring back the blue a little bit too. Like that. That looks kind of nice. Maybe move the red up a bit. It's all a game of inches right here because you gotta make sure you don't do too much of one or the other. That's... oh my gosh. Furion. Let's move on with the commentary. So, now that that's finished, you have your contrast and your main studio RGB color correction, the color balance. You may also want to take advantage of adding a blurred vignette around it because that always adds sort of a central effect, like bijou arrow to the middle. So you're going to go to soft contrast, and of course I'm doing this all in Vegas. I'm sure you can replicate this in another program like After Effects, but I like using Vegas because it's awesome. So you see what it did was it added a major amount of diffusion to all of the white sort of breaking through, like this little reflection here on the gas tank and the white in the mountains, and of course these white pillars of awesomeness right there. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to definitely want to turn the diffusion down quite a lot, because already the extra contrast is making it look crazy. So I like to turn it down to close to 3, because it leaves a bit of fuzziness, but again, it doesn't do too much. You want to turn the contrast way down first. That will bring back your original colors. This will be still white as crap, whiter than your bum if you're white. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. You might want to turn it up just a bit, because it will keep that sort of fuzzy effect breaching from the white to the more darker colors. And you don't want to turn it up too much, though, otherwise you'll get that really weird look again. Stretch range, I want to just turn down a bit, because that again will make something brighter. I can't really explain stretch range. Out of everything I know how to do, stretch range is like, hey Furion, want to learn how to do me? I don't. That actually sounded really gross. So we're gonna move on. Still move on. I've said move on like 40 times this video. We're gonna go to blur. Put some blur on, and this is in vignette, of course. And it's like, oh my god, intensity, then softness. So we're gonna need to fix that in a second. We're gonna turn up the strength on both just a bit to like 25-ish or 25.92 if you want to be an exact hipster, and change the ellipse, and then bring that back just a bit. I don't say a lot, like 40% more like it. And that basically overall will add a sort of steeped in. I was pointing with my finger. You can't see my finger. A steeped in effect sort of into the center, because as it progresses, as I'll show you right now, the shot will continue directly into the center, keeping all of the key points. At this point here, that's the physical game blur, but right here, everything that's needed isn't blurred whatsoever. So that's definitely a plus when you're using a Gaussian blur. It also makes it seem sort of like white. I'm pointing at the screen again. I need a retard badge. I seriously do. As you can see right here, the fuzziness kind of accents itself and adds sort of a light refraction effect to the more whiter spots to make it seem as if there's a better 3D generation when you're going through this. So this has been a quick little tutorial on how to do the fakey color correction. If you have any questions or you want to see another color correction tutorial, make sure to like and favorite this video. And if you have any questions regarding this color correction, you can always message me at my YouTube, THD Furion. It's a really gay name. I know I made it about a year ago when I was like MLG Game Battles Awesomeness, but that's all I have to give to you guys for right now. I might do a render settings tutorial in the future, but I will see you guys until next time. Bye-bye!